I'm not exaggerating when I say that this is easily the worst update in War Tycoon's history, and I have no idea what they were thinking when they decided that this would be a good inclusion into the game. If you guys haven't seen by now, War Tycoon next update, aka tomorrow on Saturday, they are adding a new limited, and we've been getting new limiteds for a while now. We had the longbow, we had the BMD, we had Super Hind, all that stuff. But now they're adding a new kind of limited to the game that there are only gonna be a few copies of. That is right. They are adding limited copy limiteds to War Tycoon. So of course in the limited shop right now we have the BMD, right? And you can purchase as many of these as you want to while they're on sale. But what's different about limited copies is that there's only going to be a certain amount of them that people can buy. Military Tycoon has been doing this for a while now with their little golden Su-57 crates that only 1,000 players can get this, guys, but War Tycoon is doing it apparently as well now. I just find it so hard to believe that this is War Tycoon now. I made fun of this game just a few days ago when I played it for my little playing old Military Tycoon in 2025 video, and I came over here and I was like, oh my god, this stupid limited quantity Sukhoi 57, man, that could never be War Tycoon. This is so stupid, right? I think I have to apologize to Infinity Interactive because apparently that is War Tycoon. We are becoming this game now. There are some bootlickers who will say, well, limiteds were always exclusive, but that's completely different. You see, with what limiteds are currently, you have a month span, and in that month span, as many copies as humanly possible can be created. So there is no limit on buying them. There can be as many as really the players want in the market. But when it comes to this limited copy mythic thing, there can only be so many, period, and that is determined by the developers and not the player base. Only a certain amount of people will be allowed to buy this thing. There's only gonna be a certain amount of Commander X battleship, not Commander X, whatever, Ship X battleships in the game. That is just so unbalanced and so unfair. They are now limiting how many items can exist in the game, so now the richest players with the best stuff will only have access to it. Now you're gonna suck. The Zumal, yeah, that does not matter anymore. Say goodbye to the thousands of Robux you spent on that, because they're just power creeping it away with this new Super X battleship. I seriously question how it got to this point. I mean, it just recently started, this whole pattern. I remember having a conversation with one of the wiki team members. No shade to you if you're watching this somehow. No shade to you, I think you know who you are. And we were talking about, man, this new pattern of limiteds is concerning. And you were saying, he told me, man, it's just a coincidence. This doesn't mean anything for the game's future. I'm sure things will come back to normal eventually. And lo and behold, things did not return to normal. So War Tycoon has had a pattern where they add vehicles in batches of 2. And one of those is free, and the other one is paywalled. Holy... Oh no, oh shit. Oh, I'm being bombarded. Oh my god, oh no. Hey, stop that, buddy. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. But as I was saying, they add vehicles in batches of 2. One of them is paywalled, one of them is free, a free operation. And it looks like that pattern is here to stay. We had the Seahawk with that pattern, we had the Longbow with that pattern, we had the Super Hind with that pattern, we had the BMD with that pattern, and now we're gonna have the Commander X whatever battle. I keep calling it the Commander X. I think it's called like the... Let me see what it's called real quick. Okay guys, my mistake. It's actually called the Independence X. And it kind of bleeds into the further military tycoonification because this isn't even a real vehicle. We had the Reaper, then we had the Overlord, and now we have the Independence X. It's just... I witnessed this exact same thing go down a few years back when I played Military Tycoon. You see, the issue that games like this have is eventually they run out of vehicles to add. I mean, of course, they never really actually will, but what they will run out of is vehicles that people care about. War Tycoon, they've already added the F-22s, the F-35s, the Su-57s. They've already added the main battle tanks from Western countries. We already have the T-90. We have everything that would be super exciting, so these games, they resort to adding fictional vehicles because their well of exciting content is just over. And once it starts, it just snowballs. Oh, Lord Blocks is DMing me. PTSD to Lord Blocks. Oh shit! Stop! Buddy. Do not interrupt my conversation with Lord Blocks, buddy. I was busy, okay? You can't just sneak up on me like that and expect not to be punished. I think it can be said at this point that we are nearing the end of War Tycoon's lifespan. We're already past the prime, and now we're entering the decay. Now we're knee-deep in the decay, in fact. We're past all of the fundamental game-changing updates. We've had the jets added, we've had the tanks added, we've had the submarines added, we've had the ships added. So now they can't really do anything to excite the players as much as they used to be. So they're just gonna go all in and try to milk the game for as much as they can. Again, this happened with Military Tycoon. And just looking at this again, it highlights the disparity between free-to-play and Robux vehicles in War Tycoon so much. It's so funny. Hey guys, new limiteds. For the Robux limited, we're adding the super mega ultimate frigate with a railgun. Is that a railgun? Dude. Yeah, we're adding the new camouflage super railgun with missile launchers, a railgun, are those submarine torpedoes, dude? Oh my god. Yeah, we're adding the super Zumwalt, basically, and for free-to-play players, you guys get a T90. You're gonna do well with that, I bet. Thank you, Kismotech, you're really feeding the poor with that one. I'm sure this won't affect game balance negatively at all. I just can't believe it got to this level so quickly. I mean, I even joked with some guy from the Discord. He might be watching this too. If you are, I still haven't forgiven you for killing me with those wire guideds, but he sent a meme the other day and it was like super mythic super hind 10 copies. And I was like, man, I can't believe some people think this game will actually become that. And a few days later, here we are. We have not the exact same thing, obviously, but pretty damn close. We have a limited vehicle with limited copies coming to the game, and it's just gonna destroy everything, man. What are they thinking? Definitely let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I want to hear your takes, your opinions, how you feel about the state of the game. Personally, I think this game is gonna be gone by 2026, or in 2026, in terms of player base, love, just the current route things are going. That's how it's looking, unfortunately, man.